We're on day 4 now of my COVID-19 blog, and people with autism and Asperger's can struggle with change and changes in routine and their timetable, because we like to have a structure and a routine to our day and to our week, and we like all our plans to be set in stone and set in place, so we know exactly what we're doing and we can stop worrying. And because of the COVID-19 and the lockdown, all of our plans have sort of changed and gone out the window, and everything that we were going to be doing, we've now had to adapt and find different things to do. So the one thing I would say is keep as many of the things from your normal daily routine and daily schedule the same now that you would normally do. So, you know, if you normally get up at 7:30 in the morning and go straight downstairs and have breakfast, then if you can keep that the same, then keep it the same. You know, still get up at 7:30 and go downstairs for breakfast. You know, if you have lunch at 1 o'clock, still have lunch at 1 o'clock, and keep as many of those things from your normal daily routine the same. So I normally get up at about 7:30 in the morning, but recently I've been getting up about 8 o'clock, so about half an hour later than I normally do, because I'm in the mindset of, well, I'm going to be at home for months, so it doesn't really matter if I get up half an hour later each day. But you know, I'm gonna start being strict with myself and start saying, you know what, I'm gonna get up at 7:30 like I normally do, because if I do, I know that my structure will be a lot more prepared and I'll be a lot happier and I'll be able to cope a lot better. And going on what I did yesterday, well, I had quite a good day yesterday, because one of the companies that I did a talk on my Asperger's for last year, called Viacom, who own quite a lot of TV channels like Channel 5, Paramount Pictures, Milkshake TV, they phoned me up and they said that they would like me to do a video for them for World Autism Awareness Week, which is next week. So today I'm going to be filming that video for them, and it's a video that I'm going to be speaking about how COVID-19 has had an impact on people with Asperger's and myself. So that gives me something again to look forward to doing. Yesterday I also had a Skype, or should I say Zoom call, and now Zoom is a bit like Skype, with about 16 or 17 people from a theatre group that I go to. So normally on a Thursday evening I go to a theatre group in Birmingham called One of a Kind at the Hippodrome, and because that's now all gatherings have been cancelled, we set up a meeting on Zoom, and there were 16 of us, and it was fantastic just to take my mind off things. It really did take my mind off, you know, all the worries and all the stresses that I had. And it's in times like this when you need to do things like that to keep yourself occupied. You know, another thing that helps me is doing exercise, because normally I play golf or squash, and that really helps me with my mental health. So going for a daily walk, a daily run, a daily jog. You know, even in my garden I can do a bit of chipping in our garden, because we've got a big enough garden and we've got a golf net that we can chip into. So doing things like that really does help, you know, with your mental health, and helps you to sort of keep on top and keep, you know, being happy. And you know, at the end of this, you know, at the end of the lockdown period, and when COVID-19 is all over and we're back to normal, you know, some of your friends and family may have learned how to cook, learned how to bake, learned a new skill. Like me, they may have started a new strand to their business. They may have achieved lots of things. But you know, the most important thing in all of this is to keep patient, and you know, to sit with your emotions and keep on top of them. So you know, you might not have achieved much at the end of this, but if you come out of it feeling happy, feeling content with yourself, then that's the most important thing that you can do. So if that means, you know, reading lots of your favourite comic books, watching lots of your favourite films on Netflix, binging on TV shows or series, if that helps you to keep on top of your mental health, then you know that is one of the most important things that you can do. And remember, you know, there's lots of things that are all over the internet that people are saying to do to help us get through this period. But you know, you've got to structure your own plan and make it personal. So make your routine personal to you, and make sure that you are keeping on top of your mental health, whether that's through exercise, watching TV shows, speaking to people on the phone, whatever it is. Just keep on top of your mental health and stay safe.